This question is from Hope. The person asked, I have a client who has a son with meningitis. He is 13 months old and muscles in his left arm, elbow, down to the hand are extremely tight. Has been going to a physical therapist, but nothing seems to relax him. I am their last hope, and any suggestions, your input is greatly appreciated. Sincerely, Hope. With that, it's so hard with an infant in that age. What you have to do is you got to kind of play with them during that stage. So you can't. Sometimes, I mean, I've tried to massage infants at that age, and again, when they start walking, that's when it's really hard. So you might even have to get on the floor. Might be a good idea. Just with like a little mat, or have some pillows on the floor and massage them on that. Um, but more likely the person is not going to stay on the table, so that's why it's really nice to get on the floor. But with meningitis, the main thing is as long as there's no infection or anything else, then you don't. Then it's okay. And the main thing is with any kind of meningitis after effects, definitely get doctor's approval. But it looks like you got approval from all that because you've had the physical therapist worked on that before too. But again, anything that's serious, you definitely want to get a doctor's permission to work on the person. But with that, why don't you even just play with the kids? So have something in their hand, and then just kind of just do a little tugging and even massaging while they're tugging or playing. Just play around with them, and find out what ask their parents what the kid likes too. So if they like singing songs or playing with certain toys, so it might be more beneficial. But even like myofascial release might be beneficial for a kid like that. But with that, you're just going to use some fingers and you can just slowly like stretch those areas. Might be really beneficial. But again, you're just going to do whatever works for them, and you're not going to force them down, of course. And maybe you only schedule maybe half an hour or so for the first treatments, and see if those actually work. But some treatments you might, when they come in, you might not even be able to do anything just because, again, if they're too moving. But if the person's just getting done with meningitis, more like they might not have a lot of movements or not a lot of energy, so that's when you can really concentrate on those things. But my best advice would be just to have some toys and play along with them, and just kind of massage them while they're playing, and just see the range of motion and see which is painful too, or even put something in their hand and kind of twist it one direction, another direction, but just again know their full range of motion before you do anything extreme. But again, with that age, you're not going to go do anything extreme anyway, so it's more light of course anyways. So that's my advice with somebody with meningitis at that age. So again, anybody at that age, you're just going to have to play along with them, and or find out what kind of music they really like, or have them or sing a song with them, or again talk to their parents because they're going to know them best what works actually better then. So again, that's my advice with that. And anybody else that's gone into this kind of situation, please leave your comments in the section below. Thank you.